Building Big Dreams, written by Jane Selman. Choosing the biggest. Long ago, writers in ancient Greece chose 7 great works built by creative human beings. We call these unique structures the 7 wonders of the ancient world. These amazing buildings and statues seemed impossible to build for their time and with the simple tools then available. Today, there seem to be few limits to what humans can create. Recently, a group of engineers asked modern building experts to select 7 new projects that seemed almost too big to imagine. These massive projects are engineering feats. Each is known for overcoming former limits of size, length, height, or natural conditions. Channel Tunnel. The United Kingdom, or the UK, sits about 31 miles across the English Channel from the coast of France. The Channel seas can be stormy and dangerous. They have often helped to keep foreign armies away. In 1802, French General Napoleon dreamed of digging a tunnel under the English Channel to walk his troops across. Everyone laughed at the idea. Today, you can easily cross under the channel by taking the Channel Tunnel train. Trains run through this underwater tunnel system at speeds of 100 to 200 miles per hour. Some trains carry only cars, buses, and trucks. Drivers sit inside their vehicles during the trip. Other trains carry only passengers who sit in comfortable train cars. This massive project took about 13,000 people 7 years to complete. Workers dug 3 huge 32-mile-long tunnels through the chalk and clay at the bottom of the English Channel. The 3 train tunnels run alongside each other. Trains travel from England to France in one tunnel and return in another. The middle tunnel is a service tunnel used for repairs. Netherlands North Sea Protection Works. The small country of the Netherlands faces the cold North Sea. Much of the land there lies below sea level. During storms, waves and floods used to destroy homes and farmland. The ruined farmland resulted in food shortages. The Dutch people dreamed of ways to protect their land, crops, and people from the sea. In 1927, the Dutch began the North Sea Protection Works. They dammed some areas along the coast, but they left other areas open to the sea for shipping and wildlife habitat. To control the flow of water and shipping, the Dutch built a flood wall more massive than any other. The wall has giant gates that stay open when the sea is calm. The gates allow ships and wildlife to pass through. During storms, the gates close to prevent flooding. This giant system gave the Dutch over 500,000 acres of protected land for farming, livestock, and homes. Canadian National Tower. In Toronto, Canada, visitors can stand on the observation deck of the Canadian National, or CN, Tower and see Niagara Falls about 85 miles away. They can look down through the deck's glass floor and see the city far below. A helicopter was used to assemble the tower's tall antenna in 44 sections. The finished antenna gave the CN Tower a then record height of 1,800 feet. Panama Canal. Panama is a narrow nation that acts like a bridge of land between North and South America. Until the 1900s, people who traveled from the Atlantic to the Pacific Ocean had to sail around South America. They dreamed of a shortcut, digging a canal across Panama to connect the two oceans. Work finally started on the Panama Canal in 1904. The 51-mile canal includes a series of gated chambers called locks. Each lock in the series fills with water to raise ships from sea level at one ocean, stair-stepping them up and then down again to sea level on the other side of Panama. Today, about 14,000 ships pass through the Panama Canal system each year. Golden Gate Bridge. The beautiful Golden Gate Bridge is a symbol of San Francisco, California. But for decades, it was just a dream. Local residents had visualized a bridge across the narrow, windy waterway between San Francisco Bay and the Pacific Ocean. After 65 years of planning, construction finally began in 1933. The crews worked on towers 746 feet above the water. They strung the thick cables in the cold, fog, and wind with the constant danger of falling. In fact, 11 workers fell to their deaths while building the bridge. Since the bridge opened in 1937, over 1.5 billion vehicles have crossed it, and it draws thousands of tourists a year. Lanes for walking and cycling offer people a wide view of the bay and the city. Today, the Golden Gate Bridge is one of the most famous bridges in the world due to its size, its distinctive dark orange color, and its spectacular setting. Burj Khalifa Tower. Dubai is a rich coastal resort city in the United Arab Emirates, or UAE, a nation in the Middle East. Dubai has built many of the world's biggest structures, including the Burj Khalifa Tower. When this 160-story, 2,716-foot skyscraper opened in 2010, it became the tallest human-made structure in the world. The area around the Burj Khalifa boasts parks, fountains, and the largest mall in the world. Dubai's amazing building projects attract business and tourism, and Dubai is still building. Dubailand Park will have 6 different amusement parks in one area. When complete, it will be twice the size of Disney World. The South to North Water Transfer Project. In China, managing the water resources of areas that are either too dry or flood-prone has always been a challenge. Large northern cities, including Beijing, need more water than rain provides. The huge South to North Water Transfer Project will carry needed water along 3 different routes. Water will be moved from rivers and lakes where it is plentiful to Beijing and other high-population areas where it is not. The project will use a huge system of dams, canals, tunnels, and pumps running for hundreds of miles. Some tunnels will even move one river under another. This project dwarfs China's last enormous project, the Three Gorges Dam. The Three Gorges Dam is the largest hydroelectric project in the world. This dam on the Yangtze River is 600 feet high and more than 1.5 miles long. The dam protects cities downstream from flooding, while it generates more electricity than any other hydroelectric plant in the world. Its reservoir may soon connect with the South to North Water Transfer Project. Both the transfer project and the dam are controversial. Millions of people have had to move their homes to make way for the reservoirs and canals. Some historical sites may even be flooded, all to deliver water where it is most needed. Conclusion. Unusually big problems can inspire the biggest dreams and the most imaginative solutions. The unique designs of these 7 structures solved problems in several different countries and environments. But even larger projects are being built right now. There seem to be few limits to what the human imagination can create. Thinking critically. What things are important to consider when creating a type of structure that is very tall, very large, or that no one has tried to build before?